How y'all doing?
I don't think we got a chance to talk to you after the game. Didn't at least. What was disappeared there? Can you just describe the pick and the elation afterwards, I guess, too?
I feel like AG put us in a good coverage right there on 3rd and 6. We had a crossing by one, and Jerry was doing a good job sticking with him across the field. And, if Kadarius would have caught it, it would have just been a tackle, and we would have been off the field. But thankfully, he tipped it. Well, he dropped it, basically, and I was able to pick it. And, picking off Mahomes, that's a great feeling.
How many times have you seen it?
Oh, the play? A lot.
10, 20, 30?
Shoot, about 100 times.
What is that feeling like, though, when you secure that ball and you just see green field? It's your first NFL game. You probably dreamed of that your whole life, and you're just running free on national TV in a big moment like that, a big play.
Just a dream come true. Just feeling like a little kid and, just being out there, as a little kid, you looked up, to players in the NFL and one day hoping you could make a play like that, and just being able to make that play for my first game, I'm blessed, and just got to keep going.
What does that do for your confidence going forward to have that experience, y'all getting that victory? First game, man, what does that do for your career, set the tone?
It definitely gives me, a boost for my confidence, but, each week is going to be a challenging week, and, we just got to keep on preparing how we did against Kansas City, and just for every week moving forward, we got to do the same thing.
I saw you starting to cramp out there a little bit. What happened, man?
I feel like a little lack of hydration. Definitely got to drink some more water and Gatorade to prepare better. But I don't know. I tend to cramp a little bit back in college too. So fixing that.
One more thing on the what's the level of difficulty? Maybe you're 5 feet from laying the guy out right when he catches the ball. So to change that mindset from I'm about to hit him to throw my hands up and catch it. I don't know how tough is that? I guess.
Just a reaction. My first instinct was to go hit him, but luckily he dropped it, and I was able to react to the ball, and that's pretty much it.
I don't know how much you guys have begun work on Seattle, but obviously you look at some of the weapons they have on the outside, especially with the rookie in the slot there that they've got. Just the challenge this week with their weapons on the outside.
They have some great receivers on the outside, a great quarterback, also a great running back. So overall, offensively, they're a pretty good offense. But as long as we do us, communicate, just do our job, then I feel like we'll just be fine.
I don't think you saw Smith in Jigba in college. I don't think you guys matched up, but just what does he present on tape? What challenges does he present as a nickel?
I played him my freshman year in the national championship, but Smith, he's a good receiver. Shifty, knows where he's knows the defense in a way. Knows how to get open. Just really, my eyes. This game is going to be a big part for me that I got to work on, and it's going to be a good game.
Dan said the other day that you were a guy that came away with a lot of corrections you could still make. So I don't know, as you sort of look back at the whole performance that you had, how do you feel about how you did, and maybe what the future can be if you do make those corrections?
I did okay in my eyes. I feel like Coach Dan said, I do have a lot of corrections that I need to correct. But it was a good first, first start for the first game. Moving forward, just have to fix those and not let them become the same mistakes over and over again.
What was different about the NFL in the regular season than whatever you experienced before last Thursday? What was different about that game?
I'll probably say the hype going into the game.
Have you let yourself think about what Ford Field is going to be like on Sunday, and how excited are you to get in there with all the excitement around the team after the win, and the tickets are sold out and everything else?
I know that our fans are ecstatic to see us play, and just hopefully we can give them what they want and, just go out there and be ourselves. And the environment in Ford Field, I got a little taste of it during preseason, and shoot, it was turned. So like,
How does the noise affect you guys on defense? And how do you have to change just what you guys do?
Our pre-snap communication has to be better. Knowing that during we won't be able to hear each other as much opposing like if we playing away, but us playing home, we got to be better on our pre-snap communication.
Did you hear it all from Coach Saban after Thursday night at all?
No, sir. Oh yes, I heard it a lot from everybody at Bama. I went back to Bama this weekend.
Oh, did you? Okay. No, sorry.
When you saw some fans on Twitter questioning why their team didn't draft you after you made that play, knowing how you're wired, was a little bit of you that thought, hey, national TV, there's a whole lot of people that just caught sight of that might be wondering why I didn't go earlier?
Yeah, but I just got to keep on proving wrong. This is only beginning, and just got to keep on pushing forward.
What was it like in the locker room when Coach talks about needing a takeaway and all of a sudden all your teammates are saying BB, BB?
Oh, that was a very proud moment. My teammates, I love them. We got great chemistry. I'll ride for them. So just them having my back, I got their back as well.
Sort of appreciation do you have for just this rookie class so far too? I mean, I know it's early and maybe you don't have a whole lot to compare it to, but your top 4 picks are all playing really key roles and all have big contributions the other day. So just the appreciation in general for maybe what this class can be.
I feel like we have a very special rookie class. I feel like every last one of us holds each other to a high standard, and every day we work hard to reach that standard, and just us holding each other accountable to that high standard. I feel like this is going to be a special year.
The defense got off the field a lot more in the second half. Just wondering what contributed to your abilities against the Chiefs offense in the second half.
Just really communicating as a defense. Everybody be on the same page. Us being, easing our way into the game by halftime. We got comfortable, and we were able to play like how we play out here. So just really that.
Did it take you a minute to feel comfortable, feel the speed of your first game, or did that come right away?
No, sir. Probably like the first series, I was able to, get comfortable, ease my way into the game, get all the jitters out, and just play ball.
And did it feel any faster than the practices against the Jags or the Giants, or just your own practices?
A little similar. I feel like the game speed was was faster. It was faster. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yo.
Last matchup was the first time you guys all played together in a regular season game. I think we all kind of were waiting for that in 2021 and 2022. Just what did it feel to experience that and to come out of the game the other side healthy and ready to continue on in the season?
Felt good. Just for me individually, it's cool to be able to play with 4 freak shows like that. It makes my job a lot easier, especially having in the interior, having Jonah and Big V by my side. 2 animals, so that definitely helps. And just to be able to get together and finally play together after we've been talking about it, which seems like years, it was cool.
And the run game, seemed to build up through the course of the game to be able to finish the way you guys did, to have the 9-yard touchdown run to go ahead, and then to finish the game on the ground with 3 straight runs. What does that do for an offensive line's confidence?
Yeah, that's what you always want on offense, and especially with a guy like Patrick Mahomes across the field. We've seen how many times he's been able to scrape something out of like 10 seconds or whatnot. So for us to be able to finish with the ball on the field it makes us really proud. And that's what we as an offensive line, 4-minute offense is what we love. That's what Hank emphasizes a lot. So to be able to finish with that was pretty cool.
What makes a good home field advantage to you in the NFL, and what do you think the environment will be like Sunday this week?
I think just super quiet when we're on offense and super loud when they're doing that communication at the line of scrimmage. as loud as you can while we're on defense. Like trying that messes with you. With the center QB communication, either center to everybody else, that communication, when you can't hear, it makes it a lot harder.
Given the hype, around the team, just what do you expect just the environment to be?
It's gonna be rocking. I can't believe how many people were at Arrowhead. It was awesome, and especially after that big win, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Pretty cool environment, and I'm looking forward to it.
What is it like seeing this groove that Jared Goff's been in, knowing that you guys, the offensive line, protecting him? He's entering a groove that not many players, 2 other guys have had longer streaks without interceptions. So,
oh, really?
How much you guys taking, just protecting him and seeing the groove that he's in as well?
Yeah, we know if we can execute up front, there's all kinds of playmakers that can do a lot of great things, including Jared. So we just try to do our job, make sure he's as clean as possible, and we know Ben's going to put him in the right position, and he's going to make the plays if needed.
Frank, getting back to the environment at Ford Field this weekend, I know that for you guys, last week was just one, but can you remember a time that there was this much build-up to a home opener? I mean, all of the home games, the season tickets have been sold out, and the ticket prices have gone through the roof, shot through the roof since you guys won last Thursday. Can you remember anything like this in your career here?
No, not since I've been here. Not even close, if I'm being honest, that I can recall. Can you guys recall? I can't recall. Not really, no.
How does that fire you up? I mean, how much does
Oh, it's incredible. But I think the one thing that we're really trying to emphasize, especially today, is next week, next page, and we got to make sure we focus on that and realize that it's a long season. That's one game, and the most important game now is the next game.
Maybe it's not quite next page, but Dan did say, you guys remember what happened last year against Seattle, that game. So how much of a motivating factor is that to all right, that was...
I think it's definitely in the back of our mind, right? But also it's a new season. They got a lot of new guys up front. We got new players, so it's definitely in the back of your mind, but you have to realize every year in this league, it's a whole new year, it's a whole new team, so we'll just stay focused on this week.
Frank, on that touchdown by Montgomery we were just talking about, did you have a good feeling about that when you came out? I mean, you had something good there going?
Yeah, it was a good play all week in practice for us, and for those guys, especially Big V and Panay on the front side of that, they had a great double team, and that really kind of made everything happen. And Laporta had a good block, I'm pretty sure, and then David did the rest. Man, it was cool.
I know you're probably sick of talking about the foot, but you had the day off last week. Is that something that you kind of expect to happen the rest of the year?
Yeah, going forward. So maybe the people tweeting at me, I'll donate you your toe. I'm okay. If you guys can put that out there, I don't need anyone's toe. But going forward, probably, more than likely.
Much of a chance to look at Seattle yet? And if so, just impressions, or maybe you know him from last year? But just
Yeah,
impressions.
Bobby Wagner's back there. They got Draymond Jones, a really dynamic player from the Broncos. Jaron Reed from the Packers. A lot of good players up front. It'll be a good task for us, and it looks like they're a little lighter this year than they were last year. Last year they had Big Al Woods and another big player back, so it'll be interesting to see how they scheme against us.
Is that different? Because they usually do have some pretty good size up front there. Are they doing things different up front then?
It looks to be a little bit more movement, a little bit more game stunts, pressures, but I mean, that's week one, so we'll see how it all translates.
Have you found that the maintenance routine that they've had you this offseason
Yes.
to start, have you found that that's helped?
Incredible. I can't say enough about Fish, Mike. I mean, I was in a dark place, I'm not going to lie, with this toe, and they've been able to make me see the light, and it's been hands down a lot better. So I'm very grateful for them. And then Dan and Brad, everybody kind of, it's hard as a player to be not practicing with your guys, and that's the part that sucks. But understanding that for the long run and for Sundays, it's going to help me a lot. And they've been doing, not just with the rest days, just the rehab, everything they've been doing, it's been great.
We've heard a lot about Brett Fisher and what he's brought to this organization. It was obviously a concerted effort to revamp that area of the organization. You can only speak for yourself, but what has he meant, I guess, to you in your rehab process?
Oh, he's awesome, man. He tells me he thinks more about my toe than he does his wife sometimes, which is tough. I feel bad about that, but he really puts forth his best effort every single day, trying to think about how to put me in the best positions, and I'm very, very grateful for that, because he's all those guys in there. They're all great dudes, and they work their tails off to put everybody in the right position, whether that's prehab or rehab. They've been great on emphasizing that, and I think the whole team is really feeling it.
At what point in that process, this offseason, did you start to see the light, if you will, with some of those changes or whatever?
Probably right away. Even I was here a little bit before OTAs working with him, and right away you could tell that he knew what he was talking about for sure.
So what, can you just describe, like, how does it feel better? Like, you still have some pain to manage, or is it less? Is it not?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be chronic, It's going to be something that I have to deal with, but we have different breakthroughs and different, it's hard to explain. It's kind of above my head, to be honest. I just do what they tell me, but a lot of different exercises, activations, and everything that goes with it that really helps.
And that gives you, like, more flexibility, or does it lessen?
Flexibility is
How does it-
great because there's nothing there. So flexibility is great. It's just really strength and endurance and making sure that it's in the best position. And then everything starts from the ground up, man. When something's off in the ground, it kind of works its way up. So just being proactive in everything we do with the foot, the ankle, the hip, everything all the way up to make sure it's not inhibiting me in any other area.
So by spending time on the ankle, the hip, all that stuff, that contributes, I
Yep,
guess, rather than
it
just
all.
focus on.
It's like he's referred to it as like the foundation of a house. You got to make sure it's all in order, and he's done. I can't say enough about him. Nikki's been incredible. They've all been great.
Thanks, guys. How'd you spend the weekend before you go?
Just hung out with my kid, relaxed. Yeah, we didn't get home till 5 a.m. the next day, so I was pretty tired.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.